When was the last time you had a day free from obligation? Have you ever, as an adult, had a day like this, where there was no to do list in the back of your mind, and most importantly, no guilt about this lack of that to do list? If you can't remember a day like this, then stick around for today's episode, where we will get clear on how to have more days like this. No obligation, no guilt. Welcome to the Do More, Stress Less podcast. I'm your host, Alexis Hasselberger, a time management and productivity coach. In every episode, I give you actionable, practical tips to help you learn to use your time in a way that feels good to you every day. No more hustling, scrambling, or struggling to keep your head above water. So let's dive in, and soon enough, you'll be doing more and stressing less. When was the last time you had a shouldless day? Now, what the heck is a shouldless day? It's a day free from shoulds. It's a day where you do whatever you want. It's a day that's not guided by what you should do, but by what you want to do. Now, this phrase, shouldless days, it has been kicking around in my brain for the last several years. I heard it first when I was listening to an interview with the actress Ellen Burstyn on Anna Sale's Death, Sex, and Money podcast. Now, I don't remember much else about that interview, save for the fact that Ellen, at the wise old age of 85, talked about the fact that she regularly plans into her schedule shouldless days. That's the first time I ever heard about this. And ever since then, I have been trying to incorporate a lot more shouldless days into my own life. Now, if you have been around here a while, you know that I find a lot of value in planning, even when the plans don't exactly plan out or pan out, which is pretty much all the time, right? But I think that critically, at least for me, a shouldless day is a day that isn't actually planned out, right? It's a day where spontaneity guides. Is it planned for? Yes, right? We have to make time for it in the schedule. But is it planned out? No. Now, is it possible to plan a shouldless day? Now, I suppose you could, but if you do that, you run the risk of shoulding all over your fun. So let's say, for instance, that you plan a fantastic day out. It's a day full of friends. You're going to go see a movie. You're going to go out for brunch, blah, 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 right? And then you wake up and you don't really feel like going out. In fact, your bed is pretty comfy and you'd rather just close your eyes for another, 15 minutes, 2 hours, who knows? But then you remember that you've made all of these very fun plans for your shouldless day, and now you want to cancel, right? You want to take a nap. You find yourself saying, well, I should be going out on this super fun day that I've planned. And suddenly you have defeated the point of a shouldless day. So how can you plan for a shouldless day? That's a very different question. And it's easier than you might think. And yes, you can do this even if you have small kids or other kinds of caregiving responsibilities. If you do care for others, you may want to first start with securing some care for them, whether it's for the whole day or just for a few hours or whatever you can swing, right? Maybe it's a babysitter, maybe it is a partner, maybe it is a friend, maybe it's somebody, a neighbor, etc. But you're going to want to secure care for them so that you can really have a truly shouldless day. Now, after you've done that, then just clear your schedule, right? That's all you need to do to plan for this day is clear your schedule. And then resist the urge to make any plans for that day. Don't set an alarm. Instead, wake up when your body feels like it naturally, right? When is the last time you did that? And then ask yourself one question. And that one question is, what do I feel like doing? And then do it. And when you feel done with that activity, ask yourself again, what do I feel like doing? If what you feel like doing is leisurely staying in bed, resist the urge to call yourself lazy. If the word should crosses your mind at any point during your shouldless day, remind yourself that that word is banished for the day. Tap into the present moment. And when that shouldless day is over, reflect for a moment. How did it feel to spend a day or even just a few hours focusing on yourself, on your own wants, on your own needs without guilt or burden? And if, upon reflection, you really liked it, then that's your sign to plan another shouldless day. And that's a wrap on today's episode of the Do More, Stress Less podcast. If today's episode resonated with you, I've got a little something else you might want to know about. I want you to check out my free class, 3 Secrets for Always Having Enough Time for Your Work, Your Family, and most importantly, yourself. It's short, it's practical, it's packed with strategies that you can use right away, and it's free. You can grab your spot at the link in the show notes or at alexishasselberger.com. See you next time.